Exciting report card. Sorry, it's gonna be a long one. Ready? Heel. He is walking so much more calmly, nicely. We just walked up and met a couple of new people. Heel. And stood and talked to them, and they walked with us back to the apartment. Heel. A man and a woman. He did not bark at them. He sat when he was told. He heeled back. Even when I was standing talking to them, heel. He was beautiful. He is a very smart little guy. This is like, you got a little, basically a little 5-pound Malinois here. This is a lot of dog in a tiny body, which never ever happens. So heel, it's not you. You just actually have a lot of dog, which I have never seen in a tiny dog before. He has all of that energy, but he really, he just wants stuff to do. He wants a job, he wants instruction, he's happy to do it, he's more than capable. Heel. And you might see he is wearing the world's tiniest prong collar. Heel. What we did is started on his flat collar, and then yesterday we did a lot of leash work on heel. On the slip lead, just one of those leashes that a vet uses, where it's like a loop and a leash in one, so you just put the loop over their head. And he learned this exercise, but he was really difficult to handle. It would be a journey to get him walking nicely on the slip lead, because he can get a leash correction and he really doesn't care. He's not affected whatsoever. He doesn't register it as a correction. Heel. Good boy. Sit. Good job. He's just running around with his head cut off, basically. Nope, sit. Good job. So he's wearing the world's tiniest prong collar, which is really cute on him. It's really funny on him. And you can get it in black or in gold if you want it to stand out or look like bling. But I'll show you how it works. Just wanted to show in a video. Nope, sit. You just saw him get a bunch of little corrections on it. Nope, sit. Good boy. And you can tell clearly it doesn't hurt him. It doesn't scare him. That's not how they work. I know it looks funny on a tiny dog, but heel. Just for you to see when he gets a little too far ahead, I'm giving a pop, heel, and that's the correction. So you can see clearly he's not worried about it. Clearly it doesn't hurt him. You couldn't hurt him if you wanted with this. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could use it to lasso him around in the air and fling him against a wall. Heel, but that's what it would take to hurt him on this. So instead what it does is mimics the way that a mom corrects her own puppy, especially when you're using it like this. Heel. Good boy. Or dogs that are friends will do this with each other regularly. It's not a spat. It's not them trying to fight. It's just a normal day-to-day communication where you're telling, where the dog is telling the other one, heel, I don't really feel like playing anymore, or hey, I don't want to do that. So it's mimicking the way a dog would kind of mouth the other dog's neck without closing their teeth, without biting, just instinctually understood. So this is typically what we use for working dogs, or for dogs that are built to be very tough, like pit bulls and those types that don't care about other types of corrections. Good boy. So you can see how much more engaged he is. The leash is loose. He's controlling his own pace to not go ahead. I'm walking really, really slow. If we pick up the pace, good boy. Good job, buddy. So he has something to do with the energy now a little bit more. He has something to focus on, something to keep his brain working on. Heel. So that's the correction. It just changes his behavior, nothing beyond that, which is exactly what we want. So even that little change made it to where he wasn't a perfect gentleman, but now we're able to see someone down the hallway, walk up to them, have him sit while I talk to them, have them walk back to the apartment with us, and he's walking like this. A little bit of extra pep because he's real excited, but he's walking like this, not barking at them. Heel. Nothing. So he can be an amazing dog. Heel. He is just going to need heel. He needs some big dog stuff. The little dog stuff is not going to work for him. So it is not just you. It's not just that you've been a soft dog owner, you have a little machine in a tiny body. You have a big machine in a teeny tiny body. Heel. So also, if you ever just, want to give him to me, you can do that. I really like him. Heel. I've only said that once in my life before, and that's how I got one of my dogs. So he is a really cool dog. He is a lot in a tiny package. He needs this stuff. He's gonna be so much happier when he has some structure and somewhere to put this energy, a job to do. Good boy. Sit. Good job. Yeah, 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 good boy. Woo, 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 woo. Ready? Heel. Good boy. Very nice.